This slide here shows you a number of high explosives. We have TNT, nitroglycerin, or these two down the bottom here make up Semtex. And the thing that all of these have in common are the blue atoms, which is the nitrogen, and the red atoms, the oxygen. We have nitro units. So this is where the oomph is built into the molecule with the things that can burn, the carbon. And we're going to look at one of these. We're going to look at some nitroglycerin. Well, where on earth do you get nitroglycerin from? Surely that isn't very natural. Well, you can get it from treating glycerol with nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Okay, you certainly shouldn't try this because it's incredibly dangerous stuff, as we shall see. But where do you get glycerol from? You can get glycerol from fat. So if you take some fat, it could be this sort of fat, or it could be olive oil, or it could be palm oil. Well, all of these contain these long chains over here combined together with glycerol. And if you treat this with potassium hydroxide, and we've seen how to make that, we split up the fat and make the glycerol and these molecules over here, which is essentially soap. So your soap comes from fat and potassium hydroxide being treated together. Anyway, so that gives you your glycerol. Treat that with nitric acid and sulfuric acid. We've seen how to make our sulfuric acid. You make nitric acid from sulfuric acid and potassium nitrate. So we've got all our ingredients, all perfectly natural. So now let's have a look at some nitroglycerin. Okay, now this is the one that makes me slightly nervous, and even more so after John was telling me a story earlier about nitroglycerin. But anyway, nonetheless, all in the name of science. I'll put on my safety apparatus here. Now I have some nitroglycerin here, which I need to treat very, very carefully. The horrible thing about these ear defenders is that I can hear my heartbeat. It's always rather fast at this point. Anyway, so I'm going to pick up just a drop of the nitroglycerin and put it onto this piece of filter paper here. And put this safely away. Right. So now I've got my drop of nitroglycerin, and I'm going to hit it with a hammer. Okay? Now again, if you don't like loud bangs, I suggest you put your fingers in your ears. Are you ready? I may miss, there's no guarantee. I didn't. Oh.